This is CBC Vancouver News.
Can't sleep at night, thinking he's coming back. They will come back.
Another night on edge in Bella Coola. The search ramps up for the grizzly bears in the school group attack while a community tries to heal.
It's going to be a long road to recovery, a long road to recovery.
Plus,
there is a prospect of an agreement. It's not yet finalized.
as talks progress on a possible new pipeline from Alberta to BC, we take a closer look at the implications for coastal waters through Hecate Strait.
I just can't fathom how a tanker could manage that without capsizing and getting damaged.
Also,
Without an event like this, I don't think I would be doing what I do now.
a big turnout for this year's East Side Culture Crawl, but proposed city budget cuts are leaving some artists nervous.
We just can't afford it. We've fallen so far behind already.
Hello, I'm Tanya Fletcher. Thanks for joining us. A remote community on BC's Central Coast remains on the edge for a fourth night in a row. 3 grizzly bears that attacked a school group of kids on a field trip are still on the loose, and an urgent search to capture those bears is underway tonight. 3 students and 1 teacher are recovering in the hospital still from those serious injuries as conservation officers continue to widen their search through the Bella Coola Valley. They now believe it was likely a mother bear and her 2 cubs were involved in the attack. It happened Thursday afternoon as the school group had stopped for lunch on a trail. Our Yasmin Honea is in Bella Coola tonight with the latest on the search for those bears and the efforts of a community trying to heal.
From the air and on the ground, an intense search for 3 grizzly bears following Thursday's shocking attack on a group of BC school children.
We've had a number of resources out throughout the night, working with RCMP and the New Hawk, and we've been patrolling throughout the night, through the days, and we've had a number of traps, snares set, and camera traps throughout the area. Last night was a very quiet night. Not much happened. There was only 1 bear sighted, and it was nowhere near the attack area.
After speaking to witnesses, officials now say it was likely a mother grizzly bear with 2 cubs who attacked about 20 elementary school students and teachers on a field trip in Bella Coola, a remote area on BC's Central Coast. Crews are now trying to track and capture the bears.
A lot of work goes into these, and these can be lengthy. The bears don't necessarily cooperate, but we're doing everything we can.
11 people were hurt in the attack. 3 students and 1 adult are still in hospital with major injuries. They're all part of an independent school run by the New Hawk Nation. Teachers being hailed as heroes for fighting off the bear using bear spray and bear banger. And while that likely saved lives, the community says it's going to be a long road to recovery.
Not only physically, but mentally. You know, and the nation's just standing behind them, and that they're in our thoughts and prayers.
Conservation officers say it's extremely rare for a grizzly to attack such a large group, but longtime residents in neighboring communities say they've seen more bears ransacking homes and vehicles. This is what a grizzly did to just 1 home in the Bella Coola Valley, terrifying for residents.
Can't sleep at night, thinking he's coming back. They will come back.
While people may be familiar with the area, officials are urging residents to stay inside, away from the attack zone, and to not go looking for the bears themselves. Yasmin Ranea, CBC News, Bella Coola, British Columbia.
Another Canadian accomplice of alleged drug lord Ryan Wedding is awaiting extradition now to the United States. The FBI says Rashid Pascoul Hussain was arrested Friday in Vancouver by RCMP. He went by the alias JP Morgan and faces charges related to cocaine trafficking and money laundering. 7 other Canadians have been arrested for alleged connections to Wedding. The former Olympic snowboarder is believed to be hiding out in Mexico. Well, Canada's Prime Minister says discussions are ongoing over a potential new oil pipeline from Alberta here to BC. It is Mark Carney's first comment since news broke of a pipeline possibly forming part of a deal expected this week between Ottawa and Alberta. But the idea is already seeing plenty of pushback, as we hear from the CBC's JP Tasker.
On a trip abroad, the Prime Minister speaking for the first time about negotiations at home for a new oil pipeline to northwest BC.
Those discussions are ongoing. They have been constructive. There is a prospect of an agreement. It's not yet finalized.
A source tells CBC News that agreement on Alberta's energy future is expected to be signed on Thursday, and that Mark Carney is open to approving a pipeline that carries crude oil to the BC coast, then on to points in Asia. The federal government is also weighing exemptions to the Trudeau-era BC oil tanker ban that blocks ships from carrying that product.
It just makes no sense to me that we're not at the table.
All of this is news to the BC Premier. David Eby says he's been left out of talks on a project that could run right through his province.
This project that just has no economic sense to it and is not being advanced by anyone other than a politician that, frankly, is in political trouble at home.
That's a shot at Smith, who is urging naysayers to get out of the way.
A lot of people wrap themselves in the flag talking about how much they support Canada and want to work together. And then when it comes right down to it, not everybody lives up to that commitment.
Some BC First Nations are also diametrically opposed, fearful a potential oil spill could ruin their pristine part of the province.
This is our home. We rely upon a healthy ocean to sustain our way of life, and adding oil tankers to this is just not something that we can support.
Still, Alberta's former premier says the risk is worth it, especially with Canada's economy under threat.
That would be generating something in the range of $25 billion of additional value. With the big trade challenges coming from south of the border, I think we have to do things like this.
If Ottawa gives this pipeline the green light, it would be another example of the Prime Minister doing a 180 on his predecessor's policies. Justin Trudeau pushed through the tanker ban and proposed an emissions cap on the oil and gas sector. Carney seems determined to go in a different direction. JP Tasker, CBC News, Ottawa.
Well, the potential project is shedding light on the dangers of coastal BC waters, which tankers would have to navigate if a new pipeline was built. Our Janella Hamilton continues our coverage with a deeper dive into the implications and the worries.
Hecate Strait, should look it up. It's the most dangerous body of water on the Canadian coastline.
Federal Green Party leader Elizabeth May says allowing more tanker traffic on BC's north and central coast is not a good idea.
Especially large tankers going through fjords and inlets and channels like Douglas Channel. Those are dangerous in ways that we are only really beginning to understand.
Since 2019, oil tankers carrying more than 12,500 metric tons of crude oil as cargo have been banned from stopping along BC's north coast. Experts say those waters which tankers would have to navigate if a new pipeline was built are unpredictable due to extreme weather, strong winds, and rough waves.
Add on top these waves that could, from these landslide-associated tsunamis, that could easily be tens of meters. It's just like, I just can't fathom how a tanker could manage that without capsizing or getting damaged so severely that there would be a massive oil spill.
An oil spill that could have catastrophic effects on dozens of Indigenous communities.
Here in Heiltsuk Territory, the Nathan E. Stewart spill that happened 9 years ago, which is so small in magnitude compared to what could happen. We're still seeing the impacts with clam beaches not being able to be harvested, those jobs lost for the community.
Just days ago, a cargo barge carrying hundreds of containers began to take on water near Bella Bella. The Heiltsuk Nation says evidence shows damage, suggesting the barge may have hit ground at some point.
Even with the current level of shipping traffic that we're seeing, we're not able to adequately respond to an incident.
And if the pipeline goes ahead, the Heiltsuk Nation says it would be a disappointing step backwards, echoing calls from environmental groups urging Ottawa to instead prioritize projects that preserve and protect Canadian waters. Janella Hamilton, CBC News, Vancouver.
Back in the Lower Mainland, a benefit concert was held in Surrey today to raise money for relief efforts in Jamaica following the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa.
This is a large Jamaican community here, so we provide an opportunity for people to come together and heal. This has been a very difficult time for many of families in this city.
Organizers say donations are being channeled through the Jamaican Association for Medical Assistance. The effort is called Rooftop Brigade.
We, in particular, We are called the rooftop brigade because fire brigade put out a fire, the rooftop brigade have to help you with your roof.
Hurricane Melissa pummeled Jamaica at the end of October. The death toll stands at 45 and some 30,000 residents have been displaced. Vancouver's 29th East Side Culture Crawl wrapped up tonight with some artists saying it was the best turnout yet. But as Jonna Bailon tells us, it comes ahead of a budget vote that could see cuts to the city's arts and culture sector.
For 29 years, the East Side Culture Crawl has been connecting artists with members of the public through open studios like this one.
It's the number one way to get your work in front of people who are interested in the visual arts.
It's just wonderful relationship building opportunity, and without an event like this, I don't think I would be doing what I do now.
But today, there are some concerns in the arts community that things could change. Vancouver City staff is recommending a 12% cut to arts, culture, and community services in next year's budget. It's unclear in the proposal what those cuts pertain to, but artists and their supporters, like the Culture Crawl's artistic director, says many are worried.
We just can't afford it. We've fallen so far behind already over the last couple of years. COVID has been devastating in the arts community. It's been a challenge for everybody to recover, and we're not there.
One city councillor says the cuts refer to operational changes in the city's arts, culture, and community services department.
There's a major focus on reducing consultant spending possibly, but certainly we're maintaining those that arts and culture grant funding, and so arts and culture will have that funding that they've always depended upon from the city.
Klassen adds that the sector can't rely on municipal grant funding alone. Meanwhile, Rosenberg says while the arts are good for the economy, she hopes council members consider their impact beyond that.
People come to the crawl and they just go, oh, wow, and oh, this is so moving, and oh, this is so inspiring, and this just makes me feel good even. Just that in and of itself is something that you can't quite calculate in a monetary fashion.
There's nothing else that can do that, like connect people in I don't know, it's a subconscious way. It just gets to the emotion of people. It gets to the core of the, who you are.
City councillors are expected to vote on the budget on November 25. Jonna Bailon, CBC News, Vancouver.
Well, just across the line, barely, a rubber duck museum based in Point Roberts is set to move to Tsawwassen Mills next month. The owners say business has dried up due to the trade war and resulting tank in tourism.
With the tariffs, a lot of our vendors didn't know how to charge us. So every month it was coming back with like, here's 30% tariff charge. Here's a 70% tariff charge.
And they were saying, we love you guys and we're so sorry this is going to affect you personally, but we can't come down right now. We'll see you in 4 years.
They say the drop in border traffic has directly translated to a drop in sales. The new location will only be about a 15-minute drive away from the current space, but with the Canada-U.S. border separating them. The museum features about 30 historically or culturally significant rubber ducks. The owners say the new museum in Canada will show off even more duck artifacts. Let's head up to north of Hudson's Hope, where the district has high hopes of replacing its aging community hall. But as the CBC's Tom Summer is finding out, a new hall may come with a hefty price tag.
Since 1967, the Hudson's Hope Community Hall has been an important gathering space. After closing the hall 2 years ago due to public health concerns, the town is looking to replace the building with a multi-function space. District of Hudson's Hope Mayor Travis Quibel says the old hall brought the community together.
We have had countless weddings, funerals, community celebrations. Many lives have passed through this hall over the last 60 years. And we want to keep that spirit going, and we want to expand on it.
A new hall means the district may have to borrow up to $33 million. It's a scary number for a town with a limited tax base, says Quibel, with the district also looking at grants and partnerships to make it a reality.
Very limited options in terms of raising capital for a project like this. So borrowing is definitely on the table. And that's something that will come back to the community.
The cost to remediate the former hall was too high, forcing the district to look into a new build. District Councillor Tashana Winnicky led a committee on the new hall being proposed and says it's sorely needed.
We wanted to bring the people of the community together. We want everybody from children to seniors all having a space where they can come together and make memories.
Winnicky says a new hall could also serve as a warming shelter during cold snaps and act as an emergency operations center during wildfires. She says the district is also expecting their budget to be reduced by roughly $4 million spread over the next 5 years. This is due to a recalculation of pipeline values by BC Assessment, leaving many communities with less tax revenue.
That's something that's really not replaceable, and it really makes it challenging.
The new hall would be built on the same site and contain an indoor playground, commercial kitchen, library, and meeting rooms. Borrowing the funds for the new hall will be put to a community vote next year. Tom Summer, CBC News, Hudson's Hope.
To the Okanagan and an iconic landmark of Kelowna. An idea is now being floated to drape its most distinctive bridge with decorative lighting. As our Amber Wong is finding out, the project is pegged to cost at least $1 million.
Kelowna is once again exploring new ways to stand out, this time by lighting up the W.R. Bennett Bridge with colorful, dynamic displays. The W.R. Bennett Bridge is a major landmark in the Okanagan, connecting the city with West Kelowna across Okanagan Lake. Mayor Tom Dyer says lighting the bridge could put Kelowna on the map like other major North American cities.
If you were to look at the CN Tower or the Space Needle, when you have an iconic type of thing like that, maybe that just helps elevate and brings more tourists and more economic impact to our community.
The potential cost is estimated to be at least $1 million. Council is set to review the project's feasibility in early December. Councillor Ron Cannon isn't sure this is the right investment.
I don't think adding $1 million for a feel-good bridge lighting is a priority given the economic challenge that we're facing, and I think we're in for some really difficult economic times in the future here.
Reviews from some members of the public are mixed.
It would be a cool characteristic of in Kelowna to have a different veneer on the bridge. Yeah, I think so.
I feel like if we have the budget, we should do it. But I also come from Toronto where we do that with the CN Tower a lot. I feel like it makes it more festive, and I also have worked in tourism, so I feel like something to bring the joy, light it up a little bit. And
so I feel indifferent. I think it's a big chunk of money, but I love lighting and I love making things cozier in the winter.
The W.R. Bennett Bridge is on a provincial highway. The mayor says Kelowna would need to work with the province in order to move ahead with the project. The idea is still on the table. Whether it becomes reality will depend on Council's final vote on the city's 2026 budget. Amber Wong, CBC News, Kelowna.
Still ahead, does it seem like Black Friday deals are earlier and bigger than before? Well, businesses are desperate to cash in, with shoppers showing spending restraint this year. We'll have more on that coming up next. Stay with us. Well, Black Friday is still days away, but retailers have already been advertising big discounts. As a tough year forces many Canadians to spend carefully on gifts, businesses are feeling that pressure. The CBC's Jennifer Lagrassa shows us how they're angling for your dollars.
We're cutting our margins pretty deep on that one.
For the first time, this small business owner is offering a Black Friday sale, up to 50% off.
This is going to be like pretty big for us as a small business.
Such steep discounts likely won't fill her pockets, but she's hoping they get customers back in the door and product out.
The economy is not really great. People can't really afford things.
A year of high inflation and economic uncertainty means shoppers are on the lookout for savings this holiday season.
It's more expensive than last year. I'm going to take advantage of Black Friday.
So our budget is what we can afford to make sure we're not messing up with any of the other payments.
Even if I had the same budget, if I were to get the same things as last year, it'd probably end up costing like 100 or like 200 more.
The trade conflict also weighing heavy on consumers' wallets, with a recent Bank of Canada survey finding the uncertainty is dampening spending expectations.
The retailers that are going to win to draw those Canadians in more are those that have, really good deals, promotions.
And big box stores are listening, with some pushing steeper discounts than last year.
I think we've got great pricing and customers will find really exciting deals on a range of products.
And deals are still starting way before the official Black Friday.
We started off on November 3rd, just to kind of get them in a little bit earlier and let them shop kind of at their own pace.
For smaller shops, discounts might be doing the heavy lifting.
People are struggling paying their groceries, so coming to a place like ours, I feel like it is a luxury, like buying these little knickknacks.
But they're hoping that a desire to buy Canadian will also pay off. Jennifer Lagrassa, CBC News, Windsor.
You are looking at a live shot of Grouse Mountain from their chalet camera. Beautiful evening there. Up next, we'll catch up with Juno award-winning duo Blue Moon Marquee and find out why the Cowichan Valley means so much to them. Stay with us. Let's end on the island and the sounds of Juno Award-winning duo Blue Moon Marquee as they performed live on CBC in Duncan and spoke about what the Cowichan Valley means to them.
Both Al and I grew up in Alberta. We were farm kids in central Alberta, and we knew each other in the music scene there. We both played in punk and metal bands in our youth, and we were running in the same circles. And then we didn't see each other for about a decade. We both went and lived in different parts of the world.
We were both influenced by older blues, and I think coming from a punk background, I always wanted to know where the music came from. Who was living in New York and living in Montreal, you get to see a lot of the greatest blues and jazz musicians feet from you, and seeing that live and feeling that rhythm is something that is gotten into me. I guess it starts at the rhythm, really, the rhythm of swing and blues.
One year, we drove from Calgary to Inuvik in February. In February, gotta add that on there. And we bought a Ford Focus wagon and we packed that thing. I mean, poor Al couldn't even sit up straight. And we had the bass and the drums and all our stuff, all our living possessions.
Everything we own.
And we drove up there and we did like a 23-date tour. We played all over the Arctic. Having venues, accessible venues for especially up-and-coming artists, but established artists as well, in the communities it's so important. And I really hope also that there be more all-ages venues, because I think now more than ever, kids need to see human beings playing instruments of wood and string, and so they can see visually that music does not come from a computer.
And that's your late news for this Sunday, November 23rd. For news anytime, anywhere, download our free app. You can always find us online as well. We're at cbc.ca/BC. Thank you so much for watching this weekend. Have a great night.